Before I get into it, I am going to go over this month's top 5. And this is for the month of October, to be clear. Coming in 5th place is Ariel Bowlick. Coming in 4th place is Sarah Holland. Coming in 3rd place is Carla Pruitt. Coming in 2nd place is Crystal Rose Guerrero Martinez. And our 1st place winner, drum roll, is Debbie Barra. Congratulations. All right. We hope you guys had fun this last month. In October, we had a lot of fun putting it together for you guys. And let's get jumping into this. Today, we're going to talk about the update episode. So, yay. She was only able to do a couple stories. I mean, you know, because she's Bailey. She does all the research and everything. So, makes sense. But at least they were super good stories, is what my thought was. And it looks like she really leaned on the comments and our input to create this update. So that's always nice. I am going to try to play a game. I don't have a timer. I realize that. So y'all can time me if you want, I guess. Otherwise, speed me up and it'll be a minute. And I can sound like a squirrel. Anyway, basically, this is a game that I heard of a long time ago. I am going to try to summarize each one of the stories that Bailey updated us on in 1 minute or less. So, yeah, let us know what you think of it. If you love it, hate it, whatever. I had to write things down because I obviously have a huge storytelling thing that I do. Anyway, so I'm going to start with Ricky Myers. Yeah, here I go. So imagine this. Alabama, early 1990s, Rocky Myers was a man with an intellectual disability. He was living in a poor neighborhood. He gets accused of a brutal murder, the stabbing death of his white neighbor during the burglary in 1991. And at this trial in 1994, a nearly all-white jury comes to the conclusion that he's guilty, and they give him life with no parole. But here's the kicker. That's what the jury recommended. The judge actually flipped the whole thing and said life, which later was outlawed. The state's case was that there was no forensic evidence linking Rocky to the murder, and the only real piece of so-called evidence is a video cassette recorder stolen from the victim, which Rocky says he found in the street, traded for drugs. Witnesses' testimony against him changed. Some recanted, and there were allegations of police pressure, and his defense lawyer had a public connection to a white supremacist group. Fast forward to 2025, and the mood has changed. On February 28th of 2025, Alabama's governor, Kay Ivey, grants clemency, commuting Rocky's death sentence to a life sentence without parole, citing that there's serious questions about his guilt. The case still remains a chilling illustration of race, disability, judicial power, and the death penalty system in America. How'd I do? Anyway, so there we go. Casey Anthony. We all love this one. Hate this one. Have our own theories on this one. I am going to stick to what she told us. So, picture it. It's June 2008 in Orlando. Casey's little girl Kaylee Anthony goes missing. She vanishes. No one's seen her for a full month. Casey told her she left Kaylee with a nanny who didn't exist, lied about her job, and was seen out partying. Then, in December, Kaylee's remains are found in a wooded area near the house, wrapped in a blanket, duct taped, and Obviously, this is a tragic end. In 2011, Casey goes on trial for murder, child abuse, and manslaughter. The prosecution says she killed Kaylee to free herself. The defense says it was an accident, a drowning, and shifts the blame towards Casey's father. After the roller coaster of a trial, the jury finds that Casey is not guilty of the murder and abuse charges, but she is guilty to lying to law enforcement. Verdict shocks the nation. Fast forward, 2025. Casey's mostly out of the spotlight. She reemerges on TikTok saying she's like now a legal advocate and launches a Substack newsletter. She says she wants to help others navigate the legal system and she wants to advocate for her daughter. Some hail it, others call it a money grab. Meanwhile, the conversation keeps on spinning. What really happened to Kaylee? Who's to blame? And the case is still a dark, unresolved mystery. Currently, Casey is doing her own thing. All right. And lastly, we have the Menendez brothers. So this was really dark and it's a very long story. So I'm going to do my best. It is literally one of the wildest true crime stories of all time. Picture it. Beverly Hills, 1989, sunshine, money, shoulder pads, and two brothers, Eric and Lyle Menendez. And then bam, their wealthy parents, Jose and Kitty, are found murdered in their mansion. The brothers, shopping sprees, courtside Lakers tickets, the works. It's red flag city. Then finally they confess, but they say, hold up, years of abuse drove us to do it. And the prosecutors say, nah, you just wanted the inheritance. And in 1996, boom, guilty, life without parole. Fast forward to 2025. Plot twist, judge says, hey, new laws, new context, and reduces their sentence 50 to life, making them eligible for parole. Woo! I mean, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, moving forward. Now, current status, both in prison, doing yoga, running rehab programs, probably crushing it in the prison rec league. And the new DA's like, no, not so fast, my dudes, blocks early release. So after 35 years, they're older, calmer, and possibly one inspirational TED Talk away from parole. And I am literally rooting for everyone to heal, but maybe keep them away from shotguns. Anyway, so that's the Menendez brothers. Anyway, I think my favorite part about the whole episode is that we got an update what's going on now, because some of these stories kind of come to an abrupt end for us when sentencing happens or life continues to move on. So yeah, I really enjoyed the update. And I liked her makeup. That was fun. And I think it's a very appropriate look for, time of year, very fall, Halloween-y. Yeah. That was my take on the episode. I thought it was a lot of fun and can't wait for the next episode. So, yeah. And thanks to everybody that watches, follows, posts in the group, all that good stuff. We like hearing from you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.